Ten Commandments be placed in schools?
There was a time in which many people supported the idea of the Ten Commandments being placed in all schools, and that was back when people were spiritual. Now that atheism is growing and people are taking spirituality less seriously, it's not very surprising that they find the Ten Commandments as a threat to their freedom. Personally, even if you go ahead and you put the Ten Commandments in schools now, it won't change anything. People will still rebel against God, and eventually they'll take them down. It won't help. The Pharisees knew the law better than anyone else during the times of Jesus and the apostles. But does that mean they obeyed it? Did they love their neighbor? Did they respect God's law? Certainly not. The fact of the matter is this: we are living in an age now where spirituality is just dying out. And we shouldn't be surprised that that's happening. God prophesied in Amos chapter 8 verses 11 to 12 that a spiritual famine would descend on the whole world, in which people's appreciation for holy things would dry out. And we can see that today. People used to treasure the Ten Commandments, but now they see it as a threat. Eventually, even if you just make mention of the Ten Commandments, you will be hated. That's coming. That's coming. How do I know that? Because it's happened before. The nation of Israel got so bad that the nation couldn't endure listening to the prophets abuse them. Like in Amos chapter 7, one priest just told Amos the prophet, "Stop prophesying here. Go somewhere else and rant all you like." You read it from verses 12 to 13. In fact, Amos chapter 6 verse 10 goes even further to tell us that in the future, people won't even want you to make mention of God's name. They're not going to tolerate hearing any pastor or any form of religion, Christian or not. They're all going to be torn down. Those days are coming. They're very fast approaching. So what Christians should be thinking about now is how they can keep their own spirituality in check. There's no point fighting the atheists because God has allowed them to dominate the political space now for a time so that he can get rid of all those false pastors who have rubbished his name through exploitation of the flock. If you read Revelation chapter 17 from verse 16 to 17, you see all this there, right? Once God has fully rid the world of all those false priests and false men of God, then he will revive spirituality again. And the earth will once again be full of the knowledge of the Lord as the waters cover the sea, according to Isaiah chapter 11, verse 9.